What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. This video is just going to be uncovering the best areas within Ajax on my opinion. So this does not mean that the other areas are bad. It's just when I come to Ajax, I'm doing showings or I'm just visiting. This gives me the feeling in terms of what my favorite areas are. And I'll kind of explain those areas as well, just to help give you a better idea, because if you're looking to move to Ajax, you might be at that homework stage, and moving to a new city is friggin' hard. You don't know where to start. You don't know the good areas, the bad areas, what's making these good areas, what are making these bad areas. And that's where this video will just kind of help uncover that, so that you kind of know where to start and you'll get a better feel of Ajax. I have so many videos on my channel that focus in on Ajax. So if you are looking to move here, be sure to check those videos out. My name is Brad Gates and I am a local realtor here in the Durham region. I've helped so many families looking to move here and I absolutely love it. So if you want that help moving here, all you have to do is call, text, email, send a carrier pigeon, whatever is easiest for you. And I'm just here to make everything go so much easier. If you are watching the video, like it. If you do like it, that way YouTube knows that people are enjoying the videos. If you want to be up to date in terms of all of the other videos as I do release them, then you might want to subscribe to the channel. Again, lets me know people are enjoying my stuff and keeps me motivated to keep going, and it keeps YouTube motivated to push my videos out in front of other people. So yeah, thanks for, I guess, clicking on the video. Let's just kind of jump into it. It's the fourth best area within Ajax based on Brad's opinion, and it is South East Ajax. So it is on the southeast part of Ajax, just as the name kind of says. You'll have Tribute, who built a bunch of these homes here. And then if you go north, there's John Body, which is another larger development that they've kind of put in as well. And the best part about it is, just to give you a better idea, is you have Lake Ontario right behind you there. So if you do live in this area, you're very close to be able to walk the waterfront trail, see views of Lake Ontario, but then also the homes in this neighborhood are really nice too. You'll just kind of go back to over here, because this is where the homes are. A few years back, I was doing an open house here back when the John Body sales office was open, and I was putting my open house signs right on the what's called like their model homes, to kind of attract people to my open house. They ended up calling me pretty quick saying like I couldn't put my signs there and I had to come and move them, so I was like reshuffling them. But John Body's a really good builder here. Their kind of signature thing that you'll notice in a lot of their homes is there's the skylight and the second floor kind of right above the staircase. That's kind of something I've noticed, is every time I've gone into a John Body home, you will see that. So you have the Tribute homes, which are kind of like on the southern part of the Southeast Ajax. And then you have John Body, which is closer to the Bailey type area. Just to give you a better idea, the area is safe, schools are good, and you're close to the waterfront. And I guess a con of it is you're a little bit further away from like the main shopping. So you'd have to go to Kingston or Taunton. Yeah, so that's kind of like a con. In terms of the GO, you do have the GO train access, which is more on the Westney side. So it's not super close to here, but it is not super far either. Maybe about 10 minutes or so. You have access to the 401. So again, easy access to the 401 makes it good. The fact that it's the 401 makes it bad. If you do want to catch the 407, which is a toll road, you do have to kind of hop on to the 412, which will take you right over to the 407. But it's not always convenient depending on where you're commuting to. If you're going downtown Toronto to go so far north, take the 407 and have to go down so far south on the Don Valley Parkway or whatnot, doesn't always make the most sense, but it's an option for you. So the area, Southeast Ajax, is our fourth best spot based on my opinion. Let's head over to our third best area within Ajax based on my opinion, and only my opinion, is Northwest Ajax. So it is on the northwest, just like the name says. I'm putting an overview so you can kind of see exactly where it is. It is a larger area and it has a huge range of homes. So you have the townhomes, semi-detached to larger detached. There's some apartments, there's some condos as well. So you do have that little range. They are building a lot of the POTL townhomes right now, and Northwest Ajax is an area that's getting them. So you have that. Overall, it's a very safe neighborhood. It's a lot of people who have just kind of lived here a while. The main draw for the homes here, I would say, were built in the 90s to early 2000s. You'll have decent schools, and then you're close to shopping. So once you hit Roslyn and Westney to Taunton and Westney, you'll notice that there is a little bit of shopping plazas there. And then the main shopping would be more so on the Kingston corridor from, I would say, like Salem to Audley. and then a little bit west of Salem as well. So that's kind of where you would go for the main shopping. You're close to all of the post-secondary schools. So if you have kids that are coming here and you want them to go to post-secondary and you don't necessarily want them to live on campus, you do have a bunch of the universities and colleges that are in Toronto, which are very commutable. But then you also have Oshawa, which has Ontario Tech and Durham College. Then there's Trent University remote campus and Queen's University remote campus. There's a flight school. So there's just like tons of post-secondary schools that you do have the draw for. You are close to the 401, and because you're on this side of Salem, you do actually avoid the Salem slowdown on the 401. So that's something that is a huge thing, because when you are driving on the 401 and you hit close to Salem, it goes from 5 lanes to 3. So you'll just notice that the traffic backlogs there quite a bit. And that pretty much covers off the area of the Northwest Ajax. Let's jump to our second best neighborhood within Ajax is Central West. So what makes it kind of good is you are really close to Pickering Village, and Pickering Village is a great little area. They have a lot of things that kind of go on there. They have a plaza that kind of reminds me of Germany. Whenever I see it, I like that as well. Zen's Food, they have a great fried fish. If you're looking for more on the Caribbean food, we like that. So the area itself, the homes are all kind of double car garage or single car garage, mainly detached. So you have a lot of mature trees, which is really nice, especially in the fall. The different colors you're seeing. The homes are very well taken care of. Majority of this specific area where I am, which is at like Elizabeth and the Pickering Village type area, you do have the John Body type built homes. So they're built in the 80s to 90s. So good layouts, very well taken care of, and that's just really nice. I like the area. It's safe. So that's kind of like the pros is it's safe. The schools are decent, and you're good to the Westney GO station. So you're like really close if you need to catch the GO. You're good to the 401. And again, not going to hit that Salem slowdown on the 401. And then you're close to the waterfront. Takes you about 10 minutes and you'll get to the waterfront. You want to get to the 407. Again, you're not too far from that. Some of the cons you might encounter is for the shopping, you're not like super close to it. You might have to drive like 10 minutes, which depending on where you're coming from, that's not a big deal either. But yeah, the area is really nice. Homes taken care of. John Body did a really good job developing these areas. I've been in quite a few of these homes, and the layouts are really similar for a lot of them. Back when the market was like nuts, they were hitting like the $2 million mark. So it could be an area within your radar if you're looking to move to Ajax. Let's go to our top spot. If you are looking at moving to Ajax, one of the areas I'll just give in terms of where you want to be a little bit careful about in terms of where you're kind of looking at would be Harwood, close to Bailey. When you're there, you'll kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. There's just a lot of rental buildings that you'll notice there, and they are not rent controlled because they were kind of built, years and years ago. So the rents for a lot of people that are in there are low, and they've remained low. And so it's just, that's kind of one of the things I've noticed in that area. At the Tim Hortons that's there, you'll see people that, are homeless that are in and around there. It's not horrible compared to other areas within Durham. If you're looking at like Oshawa's worst area, stuff like that, it's not like that. But it's just somewhere you want to be careful with. And that's where it's good to have a local realtor, is because they can kind of point you in the right direction. The top neighborhood within Ajax, based on my opinion, is the Southwest Ajax. So it is close to the GO station, which is a huge convenience for this, because a lot of people who do live in Ajax are commuting, or they want that option at least to commute downtown Toronto if they have to. So being close to the GO station, huge plus. The average house price in this area is a little bit higher as well, because it's a lot of double car garage, detached homes, typically built in the 80s. These ones here behind me are facing Lake Ontario, and they're all triple car garage, just to give you an idea. As we go behind Lake Ontario back there. So it's just really nice. In the summer, this place is like really, really busy. I do like this area just because it's the type of home I like. I have done my bit of new homes. So I think I'm just done with the cookie cutter homes on small lots. I realized I really like backyards. So the some of the pros for the area is the homes are nice. It's really close to Lake Ontario. That area, there's not a whole bunch of turnover. So you're kind of not having a whole bunch of homes that come on the market. People move here and then they typically will want to stay here as well. The schools you'll have are really good as well. That's been a huge factor for people I've helped move to this area, is they just said that the schools in this area were really good. So as they're looking to grow their families, they have those schools that their kids can go to. Now I know the Fraser ranking hasn't been done since 2019, so we'll have to see when that gets done this year. Hopefully they do release it. I know they're working on it for Ontario. But yeah, so the pros for this area is Lake Ontario. The homes I like, the schools are good. Some of the cons is you are a little bit further from shopping. So on Bailey, you do have like a no frills, and then on Westney, halfway between, I guess, here and Bailey, there is a giant tiger there and another strip plaza. Another con for this area I find is when you're driving down Westney to kind of get here, it's very industrial. So you see a lot of commercial type buildings, warehouses, that kind of thing, where when you're driving to a nice area, you like to have like scenic views the whole way. So that's me just nitpicking the area to give pros and cons of it. Yeah, so we have the industrial area, and then distance from kind of the main shopping, and then distance from 407. Because you are on the south, you do have that, could be 20 minutes to catch the 407. The good thing about being here is you're really close to the 401, and you are bypassing Salem, and Salem is where one of the main backlogs on the 401 within the Durham region kind of hits. So that kind of covers off the best area within Ajax. And again, it's only my opinion. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like it, comment. If you have any questions, subscribe to the channel if you've been getting value out of it. And then if you know other people who are looking to move here, feel free to share this video with them as well. I've helped so many people looking to move here, and I absolutely love it. So if you want that same help, all you have to do is call, text, email, send a carrier pigeon, whatever is easiest for you. And I'm just here to make everything go so much easier. If you know of other people who are looking to move here as well, don't be afraid to give out my information. I'd be more than happy to help with that. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the other videos on my channel, and until next time.